Mount Pleasant Police and the Isabella County Sheriff's Department assisted the tribal police in an investigation of a stabbing that happened early Thursday morning. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jimmy Fillmore.
And I'm Deanna Falzone. 2 Native American men are recovering today after being stabbed by a fellow tribal member. This comes as police say 25-year-old Juan Montagapego is currently being held in the Isabella County Jail in connection with his alleged involvement in the stabbing. The 2 victims were treated at Central Michigan Community Hospital. One has been released while the other is listed in stable condition. According to police, Pego may be prosecuted by the U.S. District Court in Bay City, and officials could not comment on possible charges. Police responded to a home near Crawford Road on the Isabella Federal Reservation, where they arrested Pego around 1 a.m. Thursday.
The syrup is flowing in Shepherd, and it is flowing in record numbers. The Sugarbush Corporation in Shepherd is hoping this year will be the year to set the record in syrup production. This comes as the Shepherd Maple Syrup Festival is scheduled for the last weekend in April. Although they got a late start, the recent weather has been ideal for maple syrup production. The cold nights and above freezing days contribute to the gallons of maple syrup that Ron Reinhardt says could be a record-setting goal.
Well, and then we're going to shoot for 1,300 to set a record in our 50th year of the Maple Syrup Festival, so it'll be kind of a neat thing to do.
Reinhardt is the president of the Shepherd Sugarbush Corporation. He says the new goal of 1,050 gallons will beat the former record of 1,040. The syrup will be used in many forms at the festival. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the Maple Syrup Festival.
One Mount Pleasant child daycare will temporarily out of business after records showed a registered sex offender was living in the facility. Colleen Steinman is a spokeswoman for the Michigan Department of Human Services, which was one of the departments involved in the investigation Monday. And she says the investigation resulted in the suspension of owner Rebecca Chidoni's daycare license. According to Michigan State Police, records show 27-year-old Michael John Chidoni, a 4th-degree registered sex offender, was living in the house. Steinman says Chidoni has 60 days to appeal the decision.
Rumors about the future of one of Mount Pleasant's most familiar restaurants are true. Local residents will have to do without Taco Boy, located on the corner of Preston and South Mission, for at least 9 months. According to management, the restaurant will close as the reconstruction of neighboring fire-damaged property is completed. Restaurant management tells News Central 34 that the exact date of closure still has to be determined, but they will meet with project officials this Tuesday to discuss the timeline. Taco Boy will reopen when the development is finished.
Dennis Lennox is in the news yet again, but this time he's campaigning for a seat in the Michigan House of Representatives. According to the Michigan Secretary of State website, Lennox has not yet filed papers to run. He plans to make an official announcement early next week. News Central 34 was able to contact Lennox, and he had this to say about his campaign. I'm the right candidate for a seat in the Michigan House of Representatives, and I want to see more jobs, lower taxes, and bring fresh ideas to Lansing. I want to be the conservative voice of Northern Michigan and to provide hope and opportunity for future generations.
It may be hard to believe, but the music building on the campus of CMU may be finished soon. Ever since a problem was found in 2005 concerning the top stones around the perimeter of the building, scaffolds have been up as a safety precaution. The problem causes roof leaks and wall staining. Facilities management officials say that the Board of Trustees approved over $700,000 in February to help with the renovations. The work will include removing about 3,500 blocks from the top of the building and replacing it with quarry limestone. Also, an aluminum coping will be installed on top of the stone, which will help keep out moisture. The work on the building is expected to be finished by August. On an update to a story we reported yesterday about Gratiot County now, due to continuing budget concerns, the county won't be hiring any more employees, but they are looking for volunteers with experience in finding and writing grants. According to Gratiot County Administrator Brian Smith, the grants will most likely benefit specific departments like law enforcement or animal control. If you're interested in helping Gratiot County find grants, you can contact the Administrator's Office at 989-875-5261.
Governor Granholm signs a new law, and it might not make your kids too happy. The law requires any child under 8 years old or any shorter than 4 feet 9 inches tall to be securely fastened in a booster seat when riding in a vehicle. Michigan now joins 38 other states that put the booster seat law in place. Nationwide, more than 90% of children between the age of 4 and 8 were not restrained in a booster seat. And in Michigan, only 14% of children in that age group were using booster seats in 2002.
Lansing could soon be the new place for you if you're in the business of making your own liquor. A bill has just been introduced to propose this new class of a liquor license. House Democrat Barb Byram's new license is for those who produce less than 60,000 gallons per year while allowing them to sell bottles on site. Byram said the state estimates this would spur more than $400 million in economic activity and create close to 1,400 new jobs. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight, Mid-Michigan. Have a great night. I'm Jimmy Fillmore.
And I'm Deanna Falzone.